Right now, I'm on a flight to Osaka. I've been getting really little sleep in Seoul these past few days, and I'm feeling a bit sluggish. I plan to source through the photos I took in Korean and do some reading on the way. But my eyelid is so heavy that I barely wake up until the plane announced we are nearing Japan. I think this is the first time I wish the flight will slow down a bit. The weather looks a bit gloomy, feeling like rain is on the way. I'm finally arrived. It feels a little cooler here than in Seoul. My trip to both Korea and Japan is pretty spontaneous, so I only brought my credit card. It's a bit inconvenient. If I carry cash, I can easily buy a ticket for the airport bus next to the arrival hall. But with just my card, I have to head to a different place to get the ticket. Tonight, I will stay in Shinsaibashi. There are a lot of famous food here, and right now I'm in the airport bus to Namba. Actually, Osaka was originally called Namba. It was renamed in the early 19th century. Namba had always been a developed area. Its rich waterways greatly facilitated transportation and trade. It's also an important place located near ancient capitals, Nara and Kyoto, and in some period, even served as Japan's capital, complete with the Namba Palace, but the original one was lost to fire. I've just dropped off my luggage at the hotel, and I'm looking for food. Shinsaibashi looks pretty stunning at night. I'm planning to grab some A-train ramen. You can select what you want to eat here, and later staff will give you a card to mark your preferred flavors. The outside line was short, but once I get inside, I find there is a long queue as well. It's finally my turn, and my seat according to the number. Little Box is a heaven for introverts. If I need anything like extra food to help step away, I can easily communicate through this small sign. After a long day, I'm ready to get to bed early tonight. When my order is ready, it comes through this little window. I'm so hungry. The soup is rich, but I wish it could be a bit spicier. Next, I'm in a convenience store. I'm preparing some ice cream and instant noodles. That's so much food eating. I forgot to grab chopstick, and there's no one at the hotel front desk. I have to resort to using 2 toothbrushes to have it. Today, I'm heading to Kyoto, which is often referred to as high-end Kyo, and was once the capital of Japan. I woke up late, so I arrived in the afternoon. Even though it's drizzling lightly, there are still plenty of people around. It's only 30 to 40 minute train ride from Osaka. Today, I'm starting in the north and will hit the south tomorrow before heading to Nara. I actually visited here in early 2020, so I'm curious to see what's changed. First stop is Kamizu-dera Temple. It's sitting against the backdrop of Ottawa Mountain. This is the oldest temple in Kyoto, with many people visiting for sightseeing and blessing. Inside, there's the Jishu Shrine, a place for romance wishes. It's older than Kamizu-dera itself. During the Meiji era, it became independent due to the separation of Shinto and Buddhism. However, it was closed for renovations this time. Kamizu-dera relies on a great deal of wooden structural supports. Although it's perched on a cliff, it feels incredibly stable. I guess it's bolstered by modern construction methods. It's even a filming location for Detective Conan. Lots of people are here taking similar photos. At Shinto shrines and Buddhist temple in Japan, you often see the places to wash your hands to show respect to the gods. You fill a container with water and rinse your hands. Sometimes, people pour some into their mouth too. Having seen enough here, I'm off to my next destination, Ninenzaka and Senenzaka, which are the same path. There aren't many tourists heading up right now, and it's intermittently rainy. So many shops closed early. Normally, this area would be packed, so this quieter feeling is a unique experience. There's a tea shop still open, so I'm randomly choose a cup to try. It's a milk matcha. I don't know what's this. It has a jelly-like texture but isn't sweet. Overall, the flavor is just okay. The rain starts pouring again, so I have to take shelter here. After leaving Kiyomizu there, I continue downhill and reach Nizenzaka and Senenzaka. Zaka means slopes in Japanese. You'll find many wooden two-story houses here, with shop on the first floor and living spaces above. There's a classic Machiya-style architecture radiating traditional charm. Last time I visited, there were shops selling ceramics and crafts. But today is Marine Day. So many places are closed. Today is Marine Day, a national holiday in Japan to appreciate the ocean. Ahead is June, and at night, some lanterns add to the atmosphere. I bet it's super crowded since it coincides with the Jin Matsuri. It's a famous festival in Kyoto, held annually. There are many people here with tons of street food stalls. Jin Matsuri. It began in 869 during the Heian period to pray against a plague. It continues a month long. Actually, Jin isn't just this park. It's a whole area. Up ahead is Hanamikoji. It preserves many historic houses and architectural details. During the bustling early 19th century, there were reportedly over 3,000 geishas in Jin, and some tea houses remain to this day, making it a prime spot to encounter a geisha. I'm feeling a bit hungry. It's time to grab some dinner. I decided on yakiniku, even though I hadn't much in Seoul. But I like it. I order beef tongue, eye beef, and others. I don't know their name without looking at the menu. They look so fresh. Many restaurants don't allow sole dining, so sometimes I have to order 2 portions. That's it for today. Next up, I'm headed to Fushimi Inari Taisha, followed by Yuji and Nara. In Japanese culture, the Inari deity is the god of grains and food, and said to be the grandson of Susanoo. Fushimi Inari Taishan is the head shrine among over 40,000 Inari shrines throughout Japan. Many businesses pray here for prosperity and build torii gates to express their devotion. The famous red gates symbolize the entrance to the diving rail. And thousands of torii gates went up Inari Mountain. A stunning sight. I visited on January 1st last time, and it was packed with visitors. Yuji is between Kyoto and Nara. Coming from Kyoto, it feels especially tranquil. Yuji Bridge is Japan's oldest existing bridge, dating back to 646. I guess the current structure has been rebuilt multiple times. Nakamura Tokichi is a renowned merch shop here. You can buy drinks and sit by the window to admire the scenery. The matcha turned out to be hot, so I have to buy ice cream too. I'm not a fan of hot beverage. The sky is blue, reflecting the large hills across the way, although the water looks a bit murky. I also discovered a path behind the tea shop that leads along the riverbank. Byodoin Temple is an exquisite Buddhist garden temple linked to the Heian period, reconstructed by Fujiwara no Yorimichi at his father's villa. Its sprawling grounds reflect his power, as it would be lavish for commoner. Fujiwara is devout Buddhism. He designed Byoin based on the Buddhist concepts of Western paradise, featuring water, mountains, and symmetrical architecture that present harmony. The Phoenix Hall requires an additional ticket, you might recognize the phoenix from 10 yuan coin in Japan. To be honest, I've seen so many temples and gardens, so this one didn't have a huge impact on me. Although Yuji isn't vast in population or size, and it offers unique experience worth exploring. There's Yuji-macha World Heritage Site, Boyin, and it's where the famous story of the tale of Genji comes from, as well as its author. Now I'm heading to Nara. My last visit left me with vivid memories of the deer roaming freely in parks and streets, which was quite a surprise. This time everything feels different. The grass is lush and far from that previous desolation. There seem to be even more deer around. They're either munching on grass or strolling and resting, extremely free spirit. Almost every shop sells deer crackers, so you can feed them. Watching the deer bowl when you offer food is really magical. Out the trees, a whole bunch of deer gathered around me. For a brief moment, I feel like a deer king. It feels great to be surrounded by so many deer, but some can be aggressive, especially the ones with antlers. I even got bitten through my pants a couple of times. I initially thought about watching the sunset from local mountain, but with the looming rain, I decided to hide back. Ever since coming to Japan, I have not found a Shiba, and now I finally meet one. So adorable, so cute. I start missing my dog. I will return to Kyoto and take my luggage, and then I think if I want to spend a few of days in Tokyo. I've been wavering the whole journey, but finally just opted to stay in Osaka for now. This evening I have yakitori, though the flavor was a bit on the mild side for me. Ultimately, I decided to save Tokyo for next time. My plan today is just to wander around Osaka. I passed up the chance to buy a hat and sunglasses while in Seoul, but I'm hoping to pick them up before heading back tomorrow. If only I'd known, I grabbed a snack for breakfast at Kuromon Market. These takoyaki look great. I love them. They're fresh and still hot. Up high is Sutenkaku, a tower where you can overlook Osaka. I see several shooting games with targets set up along the way. I thought it was archery and randomly chose a shop to try it, but it turned out to be a toy gun game where you shoot codes at target to win prizes. Actually, I'm pretty good at shooting, so watch me show off my skills. Okay, I won the smallest prize. What a pity. The cork hit the prize but didn't fall. This shooting game has left me disenchanted and I'm ready to move on. Next, I'm off to Osaka Castle Park, where the Osaka History Museum and the ruins of Namba Palace are located. The museum offers insight into Namba's history, its origins, early trade, and the building and destruction of Namba Palace. The museum is a multi-story building and visitors have to buy tickets for specific area. You can see Osaka Castle outside, surrounded by a moat. Maybe every old castle seems to have a moat. I saw this since Spain too. The tallest structure is the main tower, where the Lord resided and commanded, symbolic of power during the feudal era. On the High 5 Ferris wheel, I managed to catch the sunset. There's an elevator to get to the top floor directly. When I arrived, the sky was still bright, and the sunset was still a way off, but there are a lot of people in line. The notice outside mentioned some of cabins had broken air conditioner. I'm really hoping I will not end up in one of those. Just in time for my ride, I'm able to view the sunset, and as I rise higher, the sky grows darker, with the city lights beginning to twinkle below. It feels like the city is waking up. I must say, the red Ferris wheel looks pretty amazing. Downton is still bustling with people at night. The Glico sign attracts a lot of photo takers, but honestly, I don't quite get why it's so popular. Japan is indeed the birthplace of anime. Even the billboards are full of anime elements. Hard to miss this at Japan. I'll be leaving tomorrow to buy that hat and the sunglasses I've been thinking about in Seoul. It's been a bit tragic. I did go to Seoul, but it was raining heavily that day, and my flight back to Beijing got cancelled. So I had to stay an extra day here. I couldn't go out and thus didn't buy the hat or glasses. Finally back in the next episode, I will share some tourist spots, culture, and food in Beijing. See you next time!